For the backhand, here are some tips for beginners. First is making contact with the ball. So you should try to make contact with the ball when it's not directly in front of you. If you're right-handed, you should make contact a little off to your left side. The ball should be a little in front of you. You should be in similar position as you were when turning a doorknob. Next is racket face control. Beginners often struggle with racket face control and then lose control of the ball. It is very important to be mindful of how you should hold the racket and how that changes the directions the string faces, because whenever your racket face is pointing the moment you make contact with the ball, that is where the ball is going to go. So when you're starting out, the goal is to get the ball in play. So as you get a little better, try to get the ball in the direction you're aiming for. So focus on controlling your racket face and where it is pointing the moment you make contact with the ball. Next is the grip. People can hold a racket in many ways. Well, in terms of backhand, this includes hitting a two-hand backhand or a single-hand backhand. And while the two-hand backhand, where the dominant hand is at the bottom of the handle, with the non-dominant hand on the top, is more common in today's game, the most important thing is to use a grip you're most comfortable with and which gives you the most control. Ultimately, the way you hold the grip translates to how the racket face is pointing. So it doesn't really matter which grip you use as long as you're able to control the racket face. In terms of holding onto a racket, it is important that you aren't trying to choke the life out of it. In terms of a scale from 1 to 10, if 10 is the absolute tightest you can grip the racket, you want your grip to be about a 3. Next up is the swing. So the harder you swing, the farther the ball is going to go up. The most important thing is to be able to keep the ball on the court when you are a beginner. So keeping your backhand swing at a level where you're able to keep the ball in the court is your #1 priority. Lastly, footwork. So in general, try to be as light on your foot as possible. It shouldn't sound like a herd of horses on the court when you're playing. It should be like quiet and like a ninja.